Facebook, please permit us to use our today's music. Facebook, please permit us to use our today's music. Thank you, Facebook.
Now, accent, coming on now,
Raskimono.
Hey, what a boy in this country. What a boy in this nation. Please stop one more time. What a boy in this country. Coming on now. What a boy in this nation. Sawalale, 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 what a big banda, what a big banda, and a woman can get no food to eat. What a big banda, what a big banda, all the people of them are running to murder. What a big banda, what a big banda, all the masses of them are running to cover. What a big banda, what a big banda, all the children them are laughing hunger. Lord of mercy, one more time, please. I mean, I know. Sawalale, 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 what a fun, what a fun. No starvation in this nation, no killing in this country, no place to sleep and no work to do, no money to spend and no food to eat. What a fun in this country. What a fun in this nation. Lord have mercy. What a boy in this country. I mean, I know. What a boy in this nation. Sawalale, 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 what a big one, what a big one. Illegal detention without no trial. What a big one, what a big one.
Thank you, Raskimono. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, my people, my people, my people, my dear friend people all over the world. I greet you at this time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you and some of us, wherever we may be around the globe. I thank you for joining, and please, as you join, help me to share this broadcast, help me to make it go viral, help me to make sure that it reaches other people who are not available at this time to join. I thank you, my people. And today's date is December 7, 2023. December 7, 2023. And in Igbo market calendar, today is Orie. I see that today is Orie market. Esi ọnwa December. Ọnwa December, that's ọnwa nke 12 n'ime afọ. Yeah, ọnwa ikpeazụ n'ime afọ. Ụbọchị ọnwa ikpeazụ n'ime afọ ọnwa Disemba gbara mkpụrụ ụbọchị 7 n'ime afọ 2023. Umunnem, we are getting close to the end of the year. And we also have to reflect on how we have lived our lives through this year, through this 2023. What kind of life did we live and continue to live, because we still have few more days to go. And if we have not been living a good life, please try to turn to a new leaf before the year runs away. And if you are one of those who have been in a in a business or in an organization or in association, and you have other people give you money to hold for them, and you pocket it and run away with their money, remember to make retributions. Remember to make retributions, because you must pay back what you have stolen from others. If you have stolen from others, please return their stolen goods. Whatever that you have done, if you are having problem with your people, with your family members, try to make peace. Making peace meaning that you have to stop any kinds of quarrel, fights, and everything that is between you and your family members. Just let peace be and make sure that everybody is on their lane without crossing other people's, you know, paths to cause them trouble. As long as you are on your lane, not causing harm to others, you are good. And sometimes we ask for forgiveness. Before we can forgive people, the person that we are forgiving has to, request for you to ask for forgiveness. And then when they ask for forgiveness, you check. They have, because before somebody can ask for forgiveness, I believe that person must have thought over it and know that they have wronged somebody before they can say that. And if somebody truly, from the bottom of their hearts, and asks you for forgiveness, I believe you should. But before you can ask for forgiveness, if you're holding somebody's thing, you cannot be holding my biro pen, and you know that my ball pen is very dear to me, and you put it in your pocket, you hide it somewhere, and you are using it, and then you come to my face and say, please forgive me, I know I have your pen. Please bring me back my pen. When you hand it over to me, then I'll forgive you. And most of the time we talk about forgiveness, we know that forgiveness is different from forgetting. You can forgive somebody the wrong they have done to you, but it is not as easy to forget, because you can always remember that somebody has done something to you in the past, and then you have to forgive them. And that brings us to what we are talking about today. We say that evil is evil no matter what name you give it. No matter what name you call evil, evil is evil. And that brings us to what is happening in Kaduna State in Nigeria today. The Nigerian military forces, the armed forces of Nigeria, went about bombing innocent citizens in their own homes, in their own environments, in their own terrace. They are not causing problems. They are not doing anything. They are just in their homes, and you come there and you drop bombs on them. You kill their father, you kill their mother, you kill their children. Some people have only one child, and you go there, you just drop a bomb on them. You kill people's parents and make them orphans, make them fatherless, motherless. You kill, some families, you wipe them off. You wipe them off. Nobody survived in that family. And then you come back and say, oh, it was a mistake. We thought that we had the terrorists in that area, and then we just go there and drop bomb. How dare you? How dare you? I was listening to the chief of army staff. They call him Labaja or Lagwaja or Labaja. They call him, and he is telling the story how they thought that they saw some criminals terrorist people moving around, and you are a military man, you must have military intelligence. You must have investigation done. And by the way, must you capture a terrorist or a criminal by dropping bomb on the whole community? Is the whole community conniving to commit the crime? If you are looking for terrorists to capture, you go to them, you capture them. After all, you are military. After all, you have the equipment. After all, you have been trained to carry out such operations. You just come from the air because you can do it, because nobody can question you, because you are above the law. You drop bomb and kill people, innocent people in their own homes, and you call it mistake. Well, that's a costly mistake. Everybody in that group, if Nigeria is a country like other countries, because where I reside here, where I live, where I'm a citizen here in United States of America, if such thing happen, everybody that is part of this operation must be held accountable. By now, all of them will resign. Even if they don't want to resign, the government will strip them off their powers, put them in confinement until this investigation is completed. You don't just go about dropping bomb on people and you call it a mistake. What kind of mistake is that? I ask you, what kind of mistake is that? That the Nigerian armed forces went and dropped bomb on the innocent civilians in their own homes in Nigeria, and you call it a mistake? And also, I was listening to Sean Okim Balaye when he was doing his news in the channel news, when he was doing his broadcast in the channel news. And then Sean said, bomb accident. Sean, I disagree with you. It's not an accident. I sincerely believe that it was a planned operation. The Nigerian government, their military forces, they did that deliberately. You cannot tell me that it's an accident, that you are chasing a thief, you are chasing an armed robber, you are chasing a criminal, a kidnapper, and you drop bomb to the whole community and wipe them off. And you call it an accident. What kind of military intelligence do they have? What kind of military intelligence do they have? So we have to hold the chief of army staff responsible. The chief of army staff, Lawaja, we have to hold you responsible. This thing that you are coming around and saying it was a mistake, it was a mistake. You must be confined. Nigerian government should get him, put him somewhere, interrogate him, investigate this case seriously. You don't just come and say, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. The same thing I'm talking about, forgiveness. You purposely kill somebody's father, mother, brother, sister, wipe them out, and then you are screaming for forgiveness. If I give you that forgiveness, will you sincerely take it and pocket it in your pocket? This kind of forgiveness you are seeking for, did it come from your heart that you planned the operation, that you made sure that you targeted a group of people, and you wipe them away, and you are running around saying that it's a mistake? Well, that mistake will cost you. It should cost you something. It will not just be a mistake. It must cost you something. And by the way, what is the Nigerian army doing in our communities? Bombing us. What are the Nigerian military doing, roaming around in our communities, bombing innocent civilians? They have been bombing Imo State for the past 2 years under the leadership of Muhammadu Buhari. Imo State never had rest. They never had peace. Every time Buhari and the Hope Uzodinma, they will connive. They will come and bomb our communities. Bombing is no longer a new thing. It's not something new to the Nigerian residents. It's not. And when you finish bombing, you come back, you say, forgive me. Oh, it was a mistake. It was not a mistake. You must pay for it. Now, initially, they say about 88 people died from the first time the incident happened. And today, they said more than 127 people have died. And still, many are still in the hospitals. Many are missing. Some people, nobody found them, but they are somewhere now decaying from being dead. And these 127 numbers that they mentioned is just the official number. Is that the real number is that the real number of people that were dead? When will Nigeria become a country like others? When will Nigeria become a country like others? We just want to know. They call them zoo, and they are really, really zoo country. Obodo Manuman. When will Nigeria grow? They cannot grow. They cannot develop and let people go their own way. They don't want. Biafran people are crying and agitating, and they say, let us go. We are no longer part of this shenanigan called a country. An empire of the Britain. The British government put them together, call them amalgamated vessel of their own business enterprise. We say we are no longer interested. Let us go. We want to live. And they wouldn't let us go. So, for those of you who are giving news and calling this bombing in Kaduna as a mistake or as an accident, please stop covering up. Stop sugarcoating it. It is not. And again, for the international communities, I see the Amnesty International community, I see the United Nations, I see the FEMA, I see the other ones that are there. I see all of them, including the NEMA from Nigeria and others. You people are running around saying that we have to do this, we have to do that. But I want to ask you, since they have been bombing Imo State, since Nigerian army has been bombing Imo State, why has United Nations not speaking up? Even this morning, I saw that the Washington Post have carried the news. But since they have been bombing Imo State, why has the Washington State, Washington newspaper not carry it? So there is a group of people that will be dying, then the international community will be awakened. And there are some group of people that will be dying. Everybody keep mute and silent over it. Call evil, evil. Stop evil before it starts hatching. Because when it hatches, it will spread. Nigerian people, this is just the beginning. Muhammad Buhari has killed, bombed, and massacred as many as he could. Now Tinubu has taken over. Nigeria people, wake up before it is totally too late for you. Divide Nigeria now. Let everybody go their own way. Kaduna, it is your turn. Tomorrow it might be Sokoto. Any other place that he goes. Remember, your own man killed. Buhari, the dead man walking. Since he got out of office, has anybody seen him? Because he has removed the mask. He can no longer protect you. He has removed his mask. Ask for your own country now. Let everybody go to their tents. Otherwise, this is just the beginning. You have been killing the Igbos. You have been killing the Biafrans. And now, that yardstick with which you have used to be measuring to us, it will be turning back to you. Be warned. Stop calling it a mistake. It's not a mistake. Because the one in Nigeria has just started. Thank you.
Mama Africa, yes, you are. You can understand what one is the country nation now. Accent, coming on now.
Thank you, my people. I appreciate you. Please help me share. Share and share.
Please stop it one more time. I mean, I know. Zawalale, zawalale.